What's going on, everybody? If you didn't know, now you know. It's your boy Kelvin back again, and I'm bringing you some my player going on in the background while I talk about what's going on in the NBA. And a couple weeks ago, NBA playoffs wrapped up, NBA Finals. And if you don't know, then I don't know what world you've been living in, but the Dallas Mavericks are the 2011 NBA champions. Congrats to them, I guess. But, you know, a lot of people wonder how I felt about it. You know, it was a good finals. It was entertaining. 6 games. Every game was very good. Which team was I going for? Basically, I don't like either team. I don't like Dirk. I felt that LeBron's move was a bitch move. You know, even though I'm playing on the Heat right now, you know, I know I'm playing on the Heat, but I felt like LeBron's thing was a bitch move. So, like, I like LeBron, I like Wade individually, but I'm not cheering for that team. Never, not right now, not in 5 years will I ever cheer for this Miami team. And so basically it was like, which team do I hate more? I'm gonna cheer for the other team. So I hated the Miami Heat more. I was anti-Heat from day one because my team is the Boston Celtics. So that was who they faced opening day. Good game. If you don't remember, my Boston Celtics came out on top. So yeah, I was anti-Heat from day one, and that continued to the playoffs. Those were my two teams, the Boston Celtics and Team Anti-Heat. So Team Anti-Heat got it done. Team Anti-Heat were the NBA champions right now. So I'm kind of happy, I guess you could say. So my team got it done. So moving on, tomorrow, June 23rd, is the NBA draft 2012 or 2011. I'm not sure what it's called. It's 2011, but it's for the 2012 NBA season. So I don't know what you call that shit, but the draft is tomorrow. And if you didn't know, I live in Toronto, so the team I'm looking at for is Toronto. Who are they going to draft? Now, I'm not a Toronto fan. I hate every single Toronto sports franchise. Well, the major ones. Like, I'm not counting the Argos, which is the CFL team, and the MLS team, because no one cares about soccer. No offense, but soccer is kind of lame. But yeah, that's that. So I hate every Toronto's major sports team. So we got the Toronto Raptors getting the 5th pick tomorrow. Then there's the Toronto Blue Jays and Toronto Maple Leafs. So yeah, that's the 3 teams that I hate. So the Toronto Raptors, let's talk about them. They got the 5th pick tomorrow, and they have been known to make some stupid decisions when it comes to drafting players. There's like so many names that you could say. Like, who did they draft last? They got Ed Davis, so that's turning out to be, well, I can't even say it's being a good pick, because you know what? Ed Davis went to North Carolina, and his team couldn't even make the NCAA tournament. So if he was the star of that team, one of the best well-known colleges of all time, and he couldn't lead that team to NCAA tournament, I don't know what they were thinking that he was a great player. Like, he spent so much time in the D-League this year. Like, it's ridiculous, man. So, but moving on, yeah, they make so many bad decisions. Like, Rafael Arujo was the worst one. Chris Bosh was one of their better picks. Like, Dwayne Wade got picked after him, so you know, you could think about that. Dwayne Wade got picked after him. He's the better player. And just think, maybe if they had gotten Dwayne Wade, there would be a big 3 in Toronto right now instead of in Miami. So you could think about that. I'm not saying it would have happened, because it probably would not, because no one wants to play in Toronto. Like, Dwayne Wade probably would have left after his, like, 2nd, 3rd season. He maybe wouldn't have stayed as long as Chris Bosh did. But, you know, I'm just saying it could have happened. So that's another bad pick they made. One of the worst ones, I think, personally, was Andrea Bargnani. They picked this guy. I was like, who the hell is that? They had a #1 pick. and that's who they picked, was Andrea Bargnani. Now, it wasn't like a particularly strong year, but they had Rudy Gay came after that. Rudy Gay is a beast, so they could have had Rudy Gay. He's a beast. And Brandon Roy, also another beast. So that's two people they could have had that were good. And even though Brandon Roy is injured and stuff now, he still had a phenomenal rookie season and sophomore season. So I definitely think he would have been a better pick than Bargnani, especially playing with Chris Bosh. I think it would have been a better fit. So I think that would have been the better pick. And people are saying, oh, well, they got Vince Carter through the draft because, well, they didn't draft him, but they traded Anton Jameson for him. And what do I have to say about that? I think they got lucky as hell, because the player that Vince Carter was in the NBA, it was not exactly the same as he was in college. I mean, in college, he wasn't even the best player on his team. And they drafted Anton Jameson, who was, in my opinion, the best player on that team. He was the Naismith winner and all that. So he was definitely the better player than Vince Carter wasn't. Like, so they got lucky with Vince Carter. Like, Anton Jameson was the better player. They just got lucky. Even though Vince Carter left now. So, hey, everybody leaves. Their only good, legit pick was Damon Stoudemire, and because he was Rookie of the Year. So you got to say he was the best draft pick they ever had, because he was Rookie of the Year, right? You can't really ask for more, even though he left in his sophomore season to go to another team. But yeah, NBA draft coming up tomorrow. They got the 5th pick. It says NBA consensus mock draft. Consensus. Yeah, that's the word, consensus. Mock draft says that they're going to go with Kemba Walker. Yeah, he's a good player, you know. But if I was them personally, if I was in charge of the Toronto Raptors, I would not go with him. I would be going with Tristan Thompson, the Canadian. Why? Because he will fill seats. He will be the money cow. You already know he's a lottery pick, so nobody's gonna be mad that you picked him. I don't think anybody will be mad that you picked the Canadian kid. So that's all I'm gonna say. You should pick the Canadian kid if you're smart. If you're not smart, you'll go with Kemba Walker or someone from overseas. But anyways, until next time, it's your boy Kelvin, and I'm out. Deuces.